Good evening, and thank you Neshaminy Concert Band and Mr. Lipton for our processional. And thank you first responders, Engine 6, Engine 34, Engine 88, Ladder 1, Ladder 8. I think I saw Medic 168, and of course Rescue 9, for being here at Neshaminy High School in both times of need and times of celebration. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now to begin tonight's celebration, the senior members of the Neshaminy Choir, directed by Ms. Kristen Nichols, will perform the National Anthem and Alma Mater. Please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats. Seniors, the flag is behind you.
And you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Neshaminy High School, true to the end, echoes forever, spirits ascend, honest endeavor, virtue and strife, memories bring us the best years of our lives. Hail Alma Mater, hail red and blue, fellow Playwickians, we salute you. Fond recollections, vivid and true, Neshaminy High School, we're loyal to you.
Seniors, you may be seated. Good evening again. As principal and as Neshaminy graduate myself, it is with great pride I welcome you to Harry E. Frank Stadium and Neshaminy High School's 122nd commencement, the class of 2017. To offer this evening's student greeting, it is my pleasure to introduce two student leaders, Miss Maggie Deshi, Vice President, and Miss Mia Sexton, Secretary of the class of 2017.
Good evening, fellow classmates, faculty, family, and friends. I am very happy, yet very sad, to see that this day has finally arrived. Neshaminy has been a place for us to call home for 4 years, and since you are all sitting before me, I can wholeheartedly say each and every one of you has accomplished something great, even if you beg to differ. Many of us have been in the Neshaminy School District for all 13 years, while others may have had a few less years, but I know that we have made our mark here at Neshaminy High School. And as a class, we should strive to continue to make our alma mater proud for the rest of our lives. There are a multitude of Neshaminy alumni who have held the name high. A few notable graduates include Robert Gonley, a NASA engineer that helped plan operations for different Mars exploration rovers, Christopher Fiorentino, the new president of Westchester University, Claire Smith, an award-winning sports journalist, Chris and Matt Barr, former NFL players, Ryan Archidiacono, a Villanova basketball player who won the 2016 national championship, and even our own Dr. Robert McGee. I now challenge all of you to reminisce on the accomplishments that you have had during your time here at Neshaminy High School. This graduation marks a monumental day in all of our lives. We have just concluded a component of our lives that has been pretty significant for the past 13 years. Take the 13 years of experience with you for wherever your path is headed, whether it is towards college, to the workforce, to the military, or you are uncertain, and use that knowledge to help drive your future. The future is fully in your hands now. It is finally our turn to prove to the world what we are capable of. It is our chance to join Robert Gonley, Christopher Fiorentino, Claire Smith, Chris and Matt Barr, Ryan Archidiacono, Dr. Robert McGee, and various others as notable Neshaminy alumni. I cannot wait to see what the world has in store for each and every one of you, and I leave you with one question. What will you do to make Neshaminy proud? Congratulations and welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. We gather here today to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2017. On behalf of the class of 2017, I would like to thank the family members, the Neshaminy High School staff, and the friends here today, whose constant support has helped us get to where we are today and has shaped us into the young adults we are. Today is a day of celebration. Bill Keene, a writer from Philadelphia, once said, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift," which is why we call it the present. We should celebrate the journeys we embarked on and the adversities that all of us faced during high school and grow from them. We should make the most of what today is, our graduation, and appreciate this ceremony. And we should welcome the mystery that is tomorrow. We should celebrate the new opportunities of our future, whatever winding path we may choose to follow, which is now in our hands to determine. Neshaminy, class of 2017, it is an honor to be here with you graduating. I hope everyone can find the good in and appreciate the times we have been through, the graduation ceremony we are at now, and the grip we have on our futures. Thank you for attending and welcome again to the 2017 version of graduation.
Thank you, Maggie and Mia. Student leadership is an essential element of a great high school. In addition to Maggie and Mia, we will meet a number of other student leaders this evening. The next two student leaders are Elena Donato, Treasurer, and Rachel Suffren, Historian, for the class of 2017. They will deliver the student welcome.
Welcome, everyone, to the class of 2017 graduation ceremony. My name is Rachel Suffren, and I've had the honor of being the historian for the past 4 years. And as such, I have captured many potentially embarrassing moments that some of you have been through over the years, and won't hesitate to use that information if any of you decide to run for president someday. I know that everyone is eager to graduate, so I'll make this speech short and sweet, just like me. I have been asked to welcome you to this important event, and I want to try to do that to help us all embrace and enjoy this wonderful occasion. I'd like everybody, including students, faculty, family, and friends, to just pause a moment and think about what this high school graduation means to you. For you faculty, it means saying farewell to students you like, and some you may like less, but students that you've tried to teach well, and for that we thank you. To you friends and family, for some you're thinking about the college bills and the graduation parties and the friends that may be moving away, and the pride that you have in your son, daughter, or friend. And finally, for you students, what are you thinking about in this very moment? Are you scared? Are you happy? Are you wondering when this speech is going to end? Don't worry, I'm like the third speech out of 10. Think about this. Brad Paisley just came out with a song called The Last Time for Everything. Well, hopefully this is the last time that you're going to be graduating from high school. But I assure you, it won't be the last time that you think about high school and your days as an Neshaminy Redskin. My dad, who is 50 years old, still puts on his ridiculous high school Letterman jacket, wishing he was back in high school. Hey, Dad. And that's the message. That these are the times that we will finally remember and sometimes want to go back to as we march on to forge the rest of our lives.
For the fourth and final time today, welcome students, faculty, and family members to the Class of 2017 Commencement Ceremony. Even though we are here today to celebrate the great accomplishments of the graduating class, we also must recognize the help and the wisdom that we have received from faculty and family members along the way. To the teachers and staff, thank you for sparking an interest within us students to learn and continue to seek new knowledge, all the while maintaining an expectation of success that we have strived to live up to. To the family members, thank you for the constant academic and emotional support you have provided us with, pushing us to do our best not only in the classroom, but in all other aspects of life as well. Without having you so willing to drag us out of bed on tougher mornings, or being open to offering us words of advice as we face adversity, we may not have been able to reach where we are today. And on this day, as we take some of our first steps into adulthood and look forward to what the future holds for us, it is not just the lessons we have learned throughout these past 4 years that we will carry on with us, but also the simpler lessons we have acquired unknowingly throughout our earlier childhood years. Famed and beloved children's author Dr. Seuss once said, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who'll decide where to go." So, although there will be times that you may feel lonely or scared or want to turn back and give up, we must believe that this is all ultimately a part of life's rich tapestry, and that at this point in our lives, we have the strength and we have the knowledge to overcome any mountain that may be in the way of the great places we strive to reach, as long as we are willing to trust ourselves and trust our journey.
Thank you, Elena and Rachel. It is my pleasure to now welcome to the podium Mr. Joseph Jones, Superintendent of the Neshaminy School District.
Good evening. I too would like to welcome you to this wonderful celebration. This is my first year in the district. It's been a year of introduction, and I've been warmly welcomed in all corners. And I've been impressed with our programs, our educators and support staff, our community, and most importantly, our students. Many of you know the tagline that's associated with our school district, "We build futures." We believe that and work hard to do all that we can to ensure that this is true for each and every graduate. But our mission statement says it better. It says that we build futures by empowering each child to become a productive citizen and a lifelong learner. You see, we don't actually build your future. We help to build the foundation for you to build your future. Today, individual futures are rarely set at age 18, or for that matter, 28 or 38 or 48. Today, individuals evolve and change in dramatic ways right through life. That is why it's our task to provide you the ability to be that lifelong learner and show what it means to be a productive citizen. In school, you were exposed to a wide variety of subjects. Our goal was to help you understand the power of discovering knowledge and the ability to apply that knowledge in new situations. Now you get to choose what you will explore. What more will you learn in life? Continue to be inquisitive, listen carefully, take courses, use today's available technology to acquire knowledge, read a book. Be a lifelong learner in order to continue to shape your future. And just like the many ways that you've contributed to your school and your local community here as a youth, and there have been many, many examples of that here in Neshaminy, it's critical that your future as a member of society is shaped by active participation. Being active can be very simple. Stay knowledgeable about world events, vote, coach a t-ball team, know your neighbors' names, and bring cookies to those who move new into the neighborhood. By being an active member of society, a productive citizen, you will in turn continue to mold your own future and the future of the larger society. Neshaminy truly is a special place, and you will each share these high school years as an important foundational experience for your individual futures. I wish each of you the very best. Congratulations, class of 2017.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Our next speaker has worked closely with the class of 2017 over the past 4 years. I'm pleased to introduce Ms. Laurie Johnson, Health and Physical Education teacher and faculty advisor to the class of 2017.
Good evening. The job description of any advisor is to guide. As the advisor for the class of 2017, I have had the opportunity to work alongside and guide 5 amazing young women. Your class officers, Emily Alexis, Maggie Deshi, Mia Sexton, Elena Donato, and Rachel Suffren. I would like to take this moment to personally thank each of them for their dedication to the class of 2017. These girls have become family to me, and I commend each and every one of you for electing such extraordinary young women. As my last responsibility of class advisor, I would like to leave you with these final thoughts. First, growing is essential. It can be scary, yes, but growing apart from your high school friends doesn't change the fact that for a long time, you grew side by side. Your roots will always be intertwined. You will always be part of the Neshaminy family. Next, keep in mind that when you meet a person for the first time, don't judge them by their station in life or what you have heard about them. Remember that there is a story behind every person. There is a reason why they are the way they are. Before you judge someone, take a minute to walk in their shoes and understand what they have been through. And finally, be brave. Take risks. Nothing can substitute experience. Don't be in such a rush to figure everything out. Embrace the unknown and let your life surprise you. This is the beginning of anything you want. Class of 2017, be bold enough to use your voice, brave enough to listen to your heart, and strong enough to live the life you have always imagined. Go out and do amazing things. Congratulations on your accomplishments, and good luck in all of your future endeavors.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. The class of 2017 is well represented by individuals who've made achievements during high school, some in the area of student leadership, some in the area of service to school and community, some in the area of co-curricular accomplishments, and yes, some in the area of academics. It is my pleasure to introduce 2 such individuals as the valedictorians of the class of 2017. First, Mr. Jonathan Vadakath.
I'm just gonna get right into it. All right. The future is a subject for me that has always been a source for amazed excitement. Yet now more than ever, it seems to warrant a sense of apprehension. Just thinking that everything will change after high school can be a tremendous amount of pressure. In my case, I'll be shipping myself off to college, leaving family and friends behind that have always been with me. Then again, I will be joining a certain cult known as Penn State, so maybe I won't feel too lonely. Regardless, I, along with all the graduating seniors, have to venture out into the world towards our future. Whether we are going to college, joining the workforce, even taking a break, and our inherent doubts and uneasiness seem to beg a question: is the future something to be feared? I can only think of this anxiety as natural. Any milestone event like graduation is of course a time for joyous celebration, but it also makes us realize that things are going to change in the coming days. Such ambiguous change makes us unsure. Questions never considered before begin to appear. We start asking ourselves, can I really do well in this major? Can I really be okay by myself? Or even, can I really do my own laundry? We just cannot help but look with caution towards objects of uncertainty, and nothing is more uncertain than the future. By its very fateful nature, it is something that lies out of our human hands. Nevertheless, simply by living in our own unique ways, we naturally come to possess dreams for the future that we believe will bring happiness. Despite knowing the inevitable worries that come with chasing the future, we will still wholeheartedly struggle toward our dreams. But the problem does not merely reside with the anxiety that comes with dreams. After all, worrying is just another part of human nature. We have to accept that. Instead, the true problem occurs when we allow these worries to grow so great that they end up crippling us. Or in other words, the danger is when our worries turn to fear. It is fear that becomes our greatest enemy, as it inhibits our full potential in going after our dreams. The essence of this problem is summed up well by former President FDR. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. The way I see it, the key in combating this fear is simply realizing that there is no need to fear. Put another way, we must believe in our potential that has already been proven by each of us. If you have trouble keeping your convictions steadfast, all you have to do is simply look to your past. In middle school, I'm sure many, if not all, of us had at least some worries entering high school. Worrying about things such as fitting in, doing well in high school classes, pretty much anything that would cause you to stop and wonder. These may all seem like trivial troubles now, but back then, they were significant stressors. At the very least, I can distinctly remember times when I would worry about getting along with my new classmates. Of course, our present selves may now just look back on our middle school anxiety as just the worries of a child. But that only further proves my point. Stressing out about the future holds no worth for our future selves, but is instead just a pointless and even silly endeavor. Despite all of our middle school concerns and doubts toward high school, we still made it here to graduation. We ourselves have proven in this act of graduation that incessant worries are worthless. Thus, we can all use this graduation to instill in each of us the necessary confidence to stride towards the future with our back straight and eyes forward. Indeed, the future is not something to be feared, but something to be braved. Thank you, congratulations, and good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Jonathan. It is also now my honor to present the other valedictorian of the class of 2017, Mr. Sean Barrett.
As a member of the class of 2017 at Neshaminy, I would first like to personally thank all of the parents, teachers, coaches, directors, family members, and mentors who have all helped guide the way to our graduation over the years. You are the ones who support and inspire us every day to dream big and to achieve success in our unique and individual ways. As I stand before you all today, all I wish to ask is that you all take a moment to look around. Recognize where you are and what you have accomplished thus far. Look and see the faces and smiles of those who have supported you over the years and wish you the very best in the years to come. Look and see the stadium around you and the school behind you, and think of the memories of Friday night football games, gym night, prom, and cherish those memories that you share with your closest friends. Look and see into the future and dive headfirst into the pursuit of your dreams, no matter how large they may be or how impossible they may seem. These are all parts of our legacy and the legacy of the class of 2017. As we walk the halls of Neshaminy from freshman to senior year, we may not have realized it, but we have developed our own strong networks of friends and support. These networks we create in high school help us grow and develop from middle school students into young adults ready to move into the world, whether it be through college, work, or any other avenue into adulthood. Since our graduating class is now experiencing this transition period, we must say our farewells, either temporary or permanent, to many of those within our networks of support. In most people, these goodbyes create a sense of vulnerability or even fear, since the future contains unknown trials and tribulations for all of us. Although we may be apprehensive of the future, it is important to remember that we are not alone. Through our individual journeys in the years to come, each of us will meet others who are just as afraid or who are even more afraid than we are when faced with the future. This creates the perfect opportunity to create new support networks and to create strength and inspiration out of what was originally a shared anxiety of what the coming months and years will hold. As these new connections develop, it becomes more clear that the farewells we say to each other now, whether they are short-term or long-term, lead to opportunities to meet new people and to create new relationships in the future. As these connections grow and flourish, and as we all encounter success and failure in the years to come, I would like to share the thought that success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And although the origin of this line is not truly known, it is something that I believe is important to understand. With this said, I will never forget my years at Neshaminy, and I truly thank everyone who contributes to the thriving Neshaminy community. To all of the graduates of 2017, take the experiences you gained from high school and apply them in the future on your road to success, and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. It is now time for our ceremony's message in music, We Are One. Performing tonight's message is the Neshaminy Senior Choir, directed by Mrs. Kristen Nichols and accompanied by Miss Elena O'Neill. Thank you, senior choir. And now I'd like to welcome to the podium Mr. Scott Condon, President of the Neshaminy Board of School Directors. He is also a Neshaminy graduate.
Thank you, Dr. McGee. Good evening and welcome parents, families, friends, teachers, administration, and the whole Neshaminy family. But most importantly, welcome Neshaminy's outstanding students of the class of 2017. It's hard to believe that exactly 30 years ago this month, I sat on the same field waiting to receive my diploma. Having the same thoughts you probably have right now. Cut this thing short, buddy. We have things to do after this. I want to say congratulations on this accomplishment. I am sure some of you are sad to be leaving Neshaminy. Some very happy to get started with their next chapter. Some knowing exactly what their next step is, and some still defining their direction. Whatever the thoughts are, remember, this is just the beginning of your next chapter, and there will be many curves along that road. The opportunities in front of you are endless, and with hard work, dedication, and a final goal, your dreams can come true. Remember the experiences you have had at Neshaminy while creating the new direction that you will travel. Give thanks to all that have helped you on your journey to this moment in life. I thank all the parents, families, friends, and staff at Neshaminy that have helped these young adults in front of us become proud graduates of Neshaminy. And I thank you, the graduating class of 2017. I am proud of all your accomplishments, especially the final accomplishment of graduating. Please enjoy the rest of your evening. Celebrate. Thank those who have made a difference, and be safe. Look out, world. Here comes the Neshaminy class of 2017.
Thank you, Mr. Condon. Continuing with student leaders who have made positive change at Neshaminy High School. The next group of student council officers have a long list of accomplishments, including their most recent accomplishment, being able to convince Mr. Maggs and me to permit the group to speak at graduation. With recollections over the years, please welcome student council officers Taylor Benton, Adewale Turiola, Elena Curtin, Brooke Romberger, and Kyle Pennock.
Yo. What's up, class of 2017?
Hearing the word Neshaminy brings back 4 years worth of memories that we will cherish for a lifetime. Throughout our 4 years, we have experienced rewarding yet difficult situations in and out of school. We all have our own experiences that have formed us into the people that we are today. From meeting our best friends to having our first relationship and growing into an adult, as we walked through these halls for 4 years, it was a chaotic yet thrilling journey for all of us. From a fantastic freshman year to a stressful senior year, memories have been made through each passing.
Walking through the halls on our first day of school was a very anxious yet exciting experience. We wandered the school nervously looking for our next classroom with our schedule in one hand and a school map in the other. During this year, we made new friendships that we forever be grateful for. We experienced our first gym night, an awkward freshman formal, and our first of many football games. Freshman year taught us the importance of responsibility and hard work throughout our years at Neshaminy.
Walking through the halls in our sophomore year, when we thought the year of firsts was over, we were greeted with many new experiences. With this year, we were exposed to our first AP classes and the tests that came with them, not to mention the start of learning how hard we needed to work to succeed in the classes we would take, and the sacrifices and commitments we would need to make in the process. This was the year that, to our surprise, we were asked to start thinking about colleges and future plans. At the time, it seemed infinitely far into the future, until we realized it was rushing towards us, and we couldn't avoid thinking about it for much longer. As we continued to meet the friends that will stay with us for years to come, the reality started to sink in, that high school would go by fast, and we would need to work hard to get where we wanted after our years here were finished.
Walking through the halls of Neshaminy our junior year, we enter this year with one expectation in mind. Junior year sucks. It is by far the hardest year throughout high school. This was the advice that was passed down from seniors and others who had graduated. The stress of the SATs alone were enough to make us all want to drop out. However, with this craziness, we also had some of the best experiences in high school. JCT, for the grandparents, that's the junior class trip, was one of the littiest weekends of the school year, along with the dopeness of junior prom and an awesome first mini-thon. Looking back, junior year was a perfect balance of the stress and fun of high school.
Walking through the halls for some of the last times, we can stop and realize how much we have thrived and learned throughout our 4 years. Along with our final gym night and prom, we have also experienced our school's first homecoming dance. By committing to colleges, universities, and other future plans, we are ready to begin a new chapter in our lives. Although it will be hard to say goodbye, our friends, families, teachers, and mentors during the past 4 years have prepared us for this moment, and we leave grateful to all of them.
In high school, there are many people who are inspirations to us. because of their character, how they act, and how they carry themselves. They are people we strive to be or be like, and I can say wholeheartedly that Trevor, too, is an inspiration to us all. So, Trevor, my best bro, from the entire senior class, thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
As we continue with our lives, we will hold these memories, laughs, and experiences close to our hearts. Although we may go our separate ways, we will always be a community, a family, and an amazing senior class. The past 4 years spent in these halls have been filled with bright moments filled with unique, special meanings to each and every one of us.
And because we have known each other, our lives have changed in a way that will make the 4 years of walking through these halls and the class we spent them with unforgettable for the rest of our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, and well done, student council officers. Seniors, tonight you're in your final assembly as a class at Neshaminy High School, and this will be the last time I'm able to refer to you as seniors. Though it may be a few minutes premature, it gives me great pleasure to be one of the first to welcome you to an ever-growing family of Neshaminy alumni. In a moment, you'll be among a group of people dating back many, many decades who can proudly state, I am a Neshaminy graduate. Congratulations on your accomplishments as it marks the culmination of a many-year pursuit. Over 1,000 certified and support staff members have assisted you to your journey at this point in time. And somewhere out there in the stands are moms, dads, grandmoms, grandpops, family, and friends who have guided you on this journey as well. Take a short break, you have earned it, but not for too long. Your graduation marks the end of your high school experience, but it's just the beginning of a much longer journey, a much more important journey. Continue this journey. Pursue your goals, pursue your dreams, pursue your passions, and along the way, use your talents to help make the world a better place for yourselves and others, just as you've done here at Neshaminy High School. Normal graduation speech advice usually has something to do with go change the world, but I'm not going to ask you to do that, at least not directly. I'm going to ask you to consider changing yourself a little bit first. As you may have noticed, we find ourselves in a nation in a state of unrest on many, many issues, whether it be social issues, environmental issues, ethnic issues, religious issues, or political issues. You name the issue, we seem to be arguing about it. This is where I'd like you to change yourself a little bit. For each of these issues, work to see them as debates and disagreements. Debate and disagreement on how to best proceed as a nation and society. These debates are not necessarily right versus wrong, and most definitely not the good versus the bad. These issues are simply disagreements. Debating and disagreeing has been at the heart of our nation since its birth. So I ask you to continue passionately arguing such issues. But as you do, please remember it's not necessarily right versus wrong, and it's most definitely not the good versus the bad. It's simply debate and disagreement on the best way to advance the same ideas we all cherish so dearly as a nation. We need you, your community needs you, your nation needs you, and our world needs you to make a difference, just as you've made a difference here at Neshaminy High School. Look back at your experience at Neshaminy. Smile, reflect, laugh, cry, shake your head, be critical, celebrate, but give thanks, as those experiences have helped shape you and prepare you for the challenges yet to come. These experiences will be part of you forever. I know they will be part of me forever. And I can honestly say, I have enjoyed my time watching you enjoy yourself during these 4 years. Again, congratulations and welcome to the club. And now it is time Will Neshaminy School Board President, Mr. Scott Condon, please come forward again to confirm the diplomas upon the class of 2017?
Thank you,
Mr.
Dr.
Condon, on behalf of the faculty and administration of Neshaminy High School, I'm pleased to inform you that those members of the class of 2017 seated before you tonight have or will successfully complete the requirements for graduation as established by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Neshaminy School District, and are now ready to receive from you the confirmation of their diplomas. Will the class of 2017 please rise?
Under the authority and powers granted me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and serving in that capacity as a member of the Neshaminy Board of School Directors, I hereby decree that the students of Neshaminy High School, class of 2017, assembled here this evening, are entitled to the official confirmation of their diplomas. As a symbol of this confirmation of diplomas, I now ask that the class of 2017 to move their tassels from the right to the left of their caps. Congratulations.
You may be seated. We now come to a very special portion of our ceremony, the time that each graduate is called to the front of the class to receive his or her Neshaminy diploma. In order to fully recognize each individual student, we request that the audience and graduates themselves refrain from excessive celebration until the roll call is complete. After the roll call is complete, we are not quite finished. We have two very special speakers to dismiss the class of 2017. Now announcing the roll call of graduates will be Neshaminy High School business teachers, Ms. Siri Sammartino and Mr. Chuck Deal, both Neshaminy graduates themselves.
You too. Do I get a signal?
Good. Siri, we're good.
Okay. Sean Barrett.
Emily Joan Alexis.
Jonathan Vadakith.
Maggie Deshi. Eleanor Altumbash. Mia Sexton. Amy Ann Murray. Elena Donato.
Jenna Schauder.
Rachel Suffren.
Jamie Riley.
Taylor Benton.
Isabella Abamandi.
Adewale Toriola.
Daniel Buda.
Elena Curtin.
Pierce Michael Brawley.
Brooke Romberger.
Sophia Carasquillo. Kyle Pennock. Rachel E. Kofer.
Maftuna Abduazizova.
Tyler J. Ebinger.
Campbell Acker.
Carly Ann Flagg.
Richard Adamai.
Julia M. Geisheimer.
Jonathan Albaran.
Amy M. Gordon.
Antonio Alisea.
Alyssa Graw.
Christopher Allen.
Carrie Marie Greco.
Danesha Almanzer.
Jordan Hayes.
Christopher J. Amaro.
Olivia E. Hahn.
Van Amati.
Jacob Horning.
Michael Anella.
Jill Hannah Hughes.
Robert Anselmi.
William Kraft.
Dylan Applegate.
Autumn Larkin.
Kaylee Nicole Aquila.
Brenna Lausch.
Riley Ann Arlen.
Francesca Noel Marin.
Eric Robert Arnott.
Jordan Parker Mavi.
Manuel Antonio Arundel Jr.
Kristen McGacken.
Jamal Altabas.
Leah Maxine Messer.
Anil Zayat Avsi.
Alyssa Moran.
Gold Awar.
Jacob Noble.
Alyssa Lanice Baker.
Elena O'Neill.
Rachel M. Barberi.
Jessica Plunkett.
Andrew Barnes.
Avery Grace Prendergast.
Michaela Barnhart.
Rebecca Ann Raffin.
Samantha Barrett.
Mitchell Thomas Range.
Corey Barsky.
Joseph Albert Rippert.
Erica Bavarella.
Emma Grace Soloki.
David Beck.
Courtney R. Saxton.
Sean R. Benedict.
Emily E. Solomon.
Nicholas Bennett.
Valerie Strovikchenko.
Corinne A. Bernatowicz.
Trevor Z. 2.
Nicole Lucy Bespalov.
Amanda Yusevich.
Erica Megan Byer.
Megan Walsh.
James Gerald Bilger.
Cassandra Lynn Weber.
Bryce Bishop.
Sophie Weber.
Shane Marin Bishop.
Jessica Sandy Whalen.
Lauren Blank.
Chad Wyatrowski.
Antonio Bladen.
Samantha Wilt.
Joshua Anthony Blonder.
Bryant Zagarodny.
Corey N. Bolt.
Emily Bombino.
Dean C. Bond.
Zachary Boot.
Samuel S. Borichaner.
Alice Burahovsky.
Jesus Willian Berterio II.
Joseph Gerard Buford.
Ford Bowman.
Andrew Boyle Jr.
Natalie R. Brace.
Corinne Rose Bradley.
Thomas Braun.
Allison Bravo.
Michael C. Bremser.
Jacob Brody.
Joseph N. Browning.
Madison Buckies.
Madison Doris Boudet.
Dominika Berkowitz.
Mark A. Burns.
John M. Buttry.
Emily June Kaja.
Maria F. Calderon.
Caitlin Calvert. Delaney Christina Campana.
Megan Campbell.
Timothy Cantrell.
Vincent John Capaldi.
Alexa V. Carmen.
Christian Carney. Sage Castagna. Angel Aliciro Castillo Sanchez.
Jacob Cotilli.
Meyerling Yasura Castillo Sanchez.
Savona Brooke Sarah.
Cameron Serby.
Haley Cherkis.
Angel Chang.
Daniel Sunyuk Cho.
Emily Cherry.
Ian Matthew Cloud.
Jocelyn Elizabeth Semino.
Emily Catherine Coleman. Courtney Coffin. Brittany Cooper.
Lucia Sophia Cologne. Jared Michael Cooperman. Gerard Costable.
Madison Helene Cordero.
Chance Thomas Craigle.
Samantha Covell.
Joshua T. Crispell.
Mackenzie Crescenzo.
Omar Maher DeBoer.
Elani M. Cruz.
Lauren Davids.
Kristen Rose Dando.
Anthony Persico.
Alexandra V. Davis.
Chad Michael Delahantry. Jenna Degner. Elizabeth A. DeRosa.
Kaylin Marie Dion.
Adriana Marie Dasse.
Evan DeSanto.
Michael J. Devlin III.
Summer Day Divine.
Luke DiFernando.
Misha Petrovich Didak. William Jefferson Henry Dogba. Ryan David DeFrank.
Kaylee Dobson.
Crystal Divine Donnelly. Matthew Duyan. Nicole Douglas.
Tara Elizabeth Duggar.
Michael Dugan.
Brooke Elizabeth Edelman.
Zachary Thomas Dukes.
Thomas Edwards.
Nicholas Edwards.
Sarah Elwakio.
Delara Ikiz.
Justin Alexander Engel.
David W. Emsley.
Sarah Patricia Escher.
Alyssa Enoch.
Matthew Fallon. Keith A. Falcone. Morgan A. Ferguson.
Jonathan Jean Ferguson.
Alexandra Fleming.
Jack J. Fisher.
Tierra Monet Olivia Fogg.
Kaylee D. Fodor.
Nathaniel Randolph Fortune.
Owen Foraker.
Bo Fox.
Alexa Rose Fox.
Angelise N. Fuller.
Kevin Frederick.
Eric M. Gale.
Connor Funk. Gregory Gavigan. Catherine Isabella Gallo.
Mark A. Gentry, Jr.
Trevor Gaydula.
Justine Giswaldi.
Thomas John Gerace.
Melissa Liana Gianni.
Sahil R. Guile.
Emily Rosanna Glass.
Connor Gibson.
Sky Glover.
Nicholas Glicker.
Cassandra Gonzalez.
Mario X. Godoy.
Sabrina Gonzalez.
Jacob Gordon.
William M. Gordon.
Adam Michael Graber.
Sky Glover. Samantha Lynn Gray.
Ryan Green. Daniel R. Grinrod.
Justin M. Gold.
Joseph M. Geis. James Gursky.
George Louis Guzman III.
Gage Edward Malott.
Dawson C. Hafley.
Zavin Hamazaspian.
Gabrielle Louise Hampton.
Mark David Hargadon.
Bradford James Harrison.
Hunter Lee Hart.
Joshua Edward Hartley.
Tyler A. Harvey.
Ashley Nicole Head.
Ceylani Kimmy Hebron.
Caitlin Me Hagner.
Noel T. Henry.
Dante Herder.
Ramon L. Hernandez, Jr.
Samantha Hernandez.
Maggie Ann Hewlett.
Beijing Brianna Hill.
Holly M. Hobby.
Brianna Hodgson.
Jarrett F. Helsley.
Wesley S. Hoffner.
Trent Patrick Holden.
Stephen C. Hopkins.
Paige Taylor Hornick.
Carl Michael Horvath, Jr.
Erin C. Howley.
William John Hudasak.
Cody Allen Hudson.
Jordan Hewitt.
Joshua Thomas Hughes.
Lauren Denise Hutt.
Alexis Iacono.
Ryan Idell.
Devin N. Ifrig.
Joseph Michael Ireland.
Nolan C. Iskra.
Daniel Patrick Kitchen. Aaliyah J. Johnson.
Amanda J. Johnson. Miles Johnson.
Samantha P. Jolly.
Emily Jones. Jacob Jones. Mason Jones.
Sierra Shante Jones.
April Rose Jasinski.
Amanda Kala.
Ryan Patrick Kane.
Tessa E. Kane.
Haley Canuck.
Mark Casper Jr.
Haley Ann Keene.
Brittany M. Kelly.
Sarah Elizabeth Kelly.
Sean Patrick Kelly.
William Joseph Kelly IV.
Valerie A. Kalamansky.
Kyle Kennedy Dufresne,
Mamina Khan,
Darsan K. Khanna,
Yuna Kim,
Holly M. Kirk,
Megan Kirk,
Ryan Kletchak,
Craig Clevin,
Aaron Russell Kloiber,
Patrick Knight,
John Nonenberg,
Mark Kogan,
Maxine Kohler,
Kate Kolomenskaya,
Jeremy A. Kashiba,
Amber Kraus, Liam Krimmel, Andrew William Cruis,
Carly Ann Kwiatowski,
Dalton E. Lake,
David D. Lanto,
Jonathan Lannon,
Kylie LaQuay,
Carlin Larson,
Allison Lemon Jelly,
Catherine Lucia Leonard,
Tanya Leshkiv,
Mackenzie Lesko,
Danielle Renee Levitsky,
Justin E. Lewandowski,
Rachel Lewandowski,
Andy Lee,
Caitlin Marie Liberty,
Victoria Constance Leiber,
Hannah Chenwong Lindley,
Nicole Lindsay,
Keith Joseph Lasowski,
Jocelyn Lopez,
Taylor Lord,
Megan Lucas,
Caitlin Marie Lynch, Olivia Margaret Lynch, Rihanna Paige Mabin,
Bryn McDougall,
Jordan Maddox,
Devin Majors,
Margarita Emma Makarova,
Dominic Malagiri,
Evan A. Maldonado,
Jacob T. Malia,
Daniel Mandolesi,
Gary Mangala,
Kyle Mann,
Jake Marinelli,
Brandy Lynn Martin,
Sean James Martin,
Devin Ann Mashuli,
Emily A. Massey,
Riley Masterson,
Evan Matthews,
Osman Alexis Mariquin,
Ryan Michael McArdle,
Brian Matthew McCabe,
Harley M. McCaffrey,
Emma McCauley,
Chandler Stephen McCormick,
Patrick Robert McCormick,
Joseph Charles McCoy,
Dylan Angus McDonald, Corey McGarry, Caitlin Marie McGinley,
Brendan McGoldrick, Melissa K. McKinley, Emily T. McNally,
Stephen McShane,
Isabella R. Merlino, Christopher S. Merritt, Fakia Mian,
Mateo Dean Micheletti,
Bailey Morris, Gianni A. Mitchell, Brianna Middlebrooks,
Martin Mokel,
Jillian Mitchell,
Alexandra Marie Monaco,
Paloma Mohanty,
Kayleen Moore, Miguel Montalvo, Brianna Nicole Morris,
Brian Morris,
Michael S. Motts.
Dejunique Morrison.
Madeline Mueller.
Robert Mucha.
Marcus Mueller.
Kenneth Mullaney.
John Mullen.
Gregory Munder.
Alyssa L. Mermillo.
Hope Murphy.
Valerie Musey.
Grant Nobbit.
Jake B. Nielsen.
Benjamin Nelson.
Quan Nguyen.
Dasha Nikolenko.
Lauren Morris.
Brittany Jane Nisbet.
Sophie Noble.
Tyler Nolan.
Andrew Note. Riley Patricia Nias. Isabella Kathleen O'Brien.
Dorothy Mary O'Connor.
Garrett O'Grady.
Nora Lovett Okwara.
Richard, what is it? Now? Hope Murphy. Shannon R. O'Grady.
Amanda V. O'Neill.
Victor Oliveria.
Robert M. Orwig Jr.
Harry A. Oliver III.
Katrina Dawn Ozarzak.
Zachariah Ahmed O'Neill.
Justin K. Paglicetti.
Kyle Osterhout.
Nikita Rose Pari.
Jason S. Osdemeyer.
Neil D. Patel.
Eddie Parry.
Shiv Yogesh Patel.
Harshal J. Patel.
Scarlett Rachel Perko.
Pyle J. Patel.
Dominique Christina Peters.
Timothy Matthew Paul. Karina Patrishna. Joseph Edward Perrin.
Jazz Phelps.
Samuel Peterson.
Romel K. Pierre. Emily Fender. Casey Perone.
Ryan W. Picone.
George Ponachevny.
Natalie Petrowski.
Anna Eugenia Potak.
Madison Pomeroy.
Jenna M. Prell.
Yusef Popel.
Katie Pringle.
Maeve Potash.
Benjamin States Brab.
Dennis Quinlisk.
Anthony Rapicelli.
Gino Rabia.
Leanna Ropa.
Nicholas T. Ratka.
Brianna Rayner.
Daniel Rakovitz.
Ryan J. Reed.
Jack Reed.
Stephen R. Rake. Lauren Reel. Emily Elizabeth Reiser.
Anya V. Reinhardt.
Daniel J. Rapash.
Ashley F. Reese.
Bendon Jared Rios.
Jake Riley.
Matthew J. Revels.
Alexa Ritchie.
Kayla Elizabeth Roberts.
Alexandra Evelise Riviera.
Matthew Roman. Jonathan James Rogers. Andrew Angel Rosado Maldonado.
Hayden Rooney.
Julie Ann Rotan.
Kevin Russell Young. Alec J. Rubin. Eric Rotterville.
Zoe Ruth Russell.
Nicholas Regero.
Jesse Sacchetti.
Jane Rusevich.
Anthony Sanchez.
Kaylee Russo.
Daniel Arts Sands.
Brian Sagleben.
Andrew Sanko.
Molly Sanderson.
Sean Sawyer.
Grace Sangmeister. Jerry Scavone. Victoria Santis.
Mackenzie Lee Shatson.
Valentino Scarcelato II.
Alexander Catino.
Joshua Tyler Schaefer.
Brittany Schoneman.
Justin David Schaefer.
Adam Schwitters.
Rebecca A. Scheinert.
Jessica Scotto.
Joseph Schiavone.
Paige Marie Savada.
Kyle Schwenk.
John Shaltons.
Jake Francis Skapakis.
Brett Sheplock.
Brittany Catherine Seidel.
Jeremy Evan Schuster.
Amanda Joy Schaefer.
Matthew Slifka.
Kelsey Chenard.
Matthew Smink.
Nicholas Jean Shin.
William R. Sneed.
Caitlin Sieber.
Sydney C. Souders.
Jessica Sloan.
Colin K. Spano.
Mason Alexandria Smith.
Stephanie Spencer.
Alfredo Jesus Sordo.
Vincent J. Stabilito.
Darcy I. Spadacino.
Justin F. Stanford.
Melissa Sparks.
Chase Stanley.
Ryan Eric Spees.
Sean Stewart.
Luther Randall Stacy IV.
Timothy Thomas Stressman.
Angela M. Staniskis.
Stephen Sweet.
Holden Stewart.
Nina Ternenko.
Devin B. Storms.
Mariah Regina Taylor.
Vinny Sweet.
Crystal Francina Tio.
Gavin Prince Swisher. Jaslyn Farrakin. Matthew Tarity.
Alexa H. Thatcher.
Adrian J. Teal.
Olivia Brooke Tippy.
Brianna Turman. Alyssa Tobin. Jeffrey J. Farrakin.
Christian Tomes.
David Michael Tilley.
Emily Tomlinson.
Roman Takach.
Jack Edward Tracy.
Sarah Elizabeth Toll.
Andrew Trench.
Callie Tomko.
Biliana Silva.
Noah Toreri.
Riley W. Turner.
Zach Treadway.
Zachary Spencer Turner.
Michael Abraham Torillo.
Nicole Tynan.
Bethany Marie Tolk.
Marmick Amaranya.
Samantha Nicole Turner.
Bryce Ann Follett.
Tira Tuttle.
Rachel Voss.
Aaron Lee Udicious. Anthony Verezio. Matthew K. Valeray.
Jessica L. Foganetz.
Elizabeth Vilovatskaya.
Gabrielle Walker. Casey E. Ward.
Kirsten Lynn Vest.
David Weaver.
Madison Alexis Wagner.
Alyssa Caitlin Wells.
Sarah Madison Walraven.
Austin E. Whirler.
Victoria Grace Ward.
Zachary A. Weston.
Nicole Michelle Weldon.
Christopher P. Wilson.
Taylor Wenyan.
Megan Winters.
Eric Wirt.
Andrew James Wojalo.
Seth Nelson Wilcox.
Matthew Tyler Wynn. Tyler Wilson. Al Hayden Yori.
Rebecca Ann Wisser.
Jennifer Lynn Zothlick. Raymond P. Worthington. Nikolai Matthew Ziamba.
Jennifer Roble. Caitlin Victoria Yilmaz. And Sarah Yilmaz.
It is my pleasure to now relinquish the podium to two individuals who know the class of 2017 better than I. You know them both well. Senior Principal Miss Lynn Knotts and Senior Class President Miss Emily Alexis. Miss Alexis, Miss Knotts, the class of 2017 is yours.
Emily. Good luck, Emily. Light 'em up.
Good evening. It's hard to believe it's been 4 years. How quickly the time has gone by. Hopefully you have taken away from this time a lot of great memories, great friends, and great experiences. Your high school years are only the beginning. The next chapter of your life is about to be written. What's in that next chapter is entirely up to you. Whether it's college, the armed services, or a job that gets the freedom you always wanted. The best part about the next chapter is you can determine what's in it. So take some of the lessons you learned in high school and build on them. Make this next chapter the best you ever written. Best wishes to all of you, and good luck to the class of 2017. And now, your class president, Emily Alexis.
Class of 2017, as we sit in Heartbreak Ridge where we spend our Friday nights on the campus of our school that we have grown to love, we reminisce on our time here and the memories we have made. Before this moment becomes the past, enjoy it right now as we come together for the last time. This is our moment. During our time at Neshaminy High School, we have been taught to accept and appreciate the differences among us. And now, during our last time gathered as one, we have never looked so alike. As we say goodbye to this era of our lives, we move forward towards the future, our future. We will start to reach for their dreams and become the people we have desired to be. I stand up here and speak on the behalf of the 5,000 people in this stadium to say good luck. This is just the beginning for us. The future is ours. It is what you do now that will begin your mark on this world. No matter where our lives take us, with hard work and a positive outlook, each and every one of us is capable to rise above the clouds. Follow your heart, take risks, and believe in yourself, as you are able to accomplish things you would not believe. Nelson Mandela claimed, "It always seems impossible until it is done." And high school seemed to follow that, didn't it? But now that it is done, what will you do next? How will you begin to rise, and who will you become? Now, graduates, it is time to begin your journey to success. Neshaminy High School, class of 2017. You are dismissed.